Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hustlers, makers, and content creators, welcome to the only live stream on planet Earth dedicated to mobile content creators and mobile YouTubers. My name is Dee, and today I'm answering your mobile trader questions and mobile YouTuber questions, and we are going live. Damn the torpedoes, damn YouTube, damn all the new stuff that's causing all of these glitches. And thank you, Andrew Can, for saving my behind, and you're an absolute rock star, my friend. Okay, if you guys have questions today, head down to the description. I got a form down there. Click on that link. You're going to drop your question in the form. This is going to be a short stream. I am way late, and I do apologize for that. And I do apologize for those of you who have been hanging out, who have been waiting, who are waiting over in the other stream. So if some of you could be so kind enough to head over there and just keep dropping this link in case there's some people meandering over there. Vin, what? Brother, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in quite some time. I hope you are doing well, my friend.
Superchat.
Have an awesome 2020 for you too. Now, you know, we can't start this stream off with all these technical glitches without getting all sorts of Streamlabs errors that are popping up here. So I do apologize in advance for any issues for this live stream, audio sync issues, drop frames, the whole nine. We're moving forwards. We are trudging forward. So again, if you have a question, head down there, click on that link, and drop it in the form. Vin, man, it's so good to see you. So who's here? Of course, Andrew Can is here, saving my behind. Josephine Desmet is here. Beanie Draws. Of course, Vin Ginn is in the house. Cosmic W, how are you doing? Ken Rod, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. Shannon Vlogs, Jack Skate Channel. And I thought I saw into the Sorlac a little bit earlier. Sweeney Dunstan, how are you doing? The Urban Explorer. How's everybody doing? Brendan Walters. Yeah, so I'll just tell you a little bit about what's going on. So I didn't know this, but apparently when you go live on YouTube now, and I think it's maybe happening to everybody, Andrew can probably confirm in the stream, you have to go live twice. So you have to go live once inside of Streamlabs. You have to use the new streaming system inside of New Studio. So you go live in Streamlabs. You have to wait for it to start to go live inside the New Studio. Then you have to go live again. All of my user defaults were reset. Everything was just, oof. But here we are. Wait, what? Yeah, Beanie. Yeah, have fun with this. And Andrew, man, again, thank you. That can't be. Yes, they think that they just made it easier on us. So we have all these extra steps now, and none of my user defaults came over. So I had to like re-add the title, re-add the description, do all that stuff, re-add the thumbnail. Completely ridiculous. So Neil, this is a YouTube thing. So if you don't have this set, you're going to have it, whatever platform. It's going to be like a 2-layered thing. They're rolling it out to everybody, apparently. Samuel, J, Mo, how's it going, man? Hope you were doing well. The Artist Haven, this is why I use StreamYard. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to work out with StreamYard. Yeah. Where's the beanie, bro? Vin says the beanie is over. The beanie's actually dirty. So Vin Ginn is my beanie brother. He is my unofficial beanie brother. Viper's in the house. How's it going, Viper? And we love the beanies. We like to shoot in our beanies, but my beanie is filthy and I haven't washed it in a while, so I'm rocking the hat for a while. Yes, Neil, it is. Eric, wait. Thank you. Just tweeted. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, Ratty Star. How you doing, man? Viper. How you doing, brother? Hope you were doing well. Holding it down in Chicago. I'm going to jump into some of these questions because I know I am running late, and I do apologize for that. All right. First question's coming in from We Are Lego, who says, what videos should I be creating to help Lego novices learn how to become Lego builders? Great question. I am not a Lego builder. You're probably going to be surprised to hear that. I'm not a Lego builder, but I would love to get my hands on the Millennium Falcon, and I would love to build that as a Lego project. Here's what you need to do. If you're a Lego builder, you need to think through what you would want, right? You're a Lego builder. You know the terminology. You know the pain points. You know where people get hung up. You know the steps that people need to take in order to become a Lego builder. So sit down with a pad and a paper or a notepad on your computer and just think about, okay, if somebody's just getting started today, maybe they bought their first Lego kit, or maybe they don't even know what Lego kit to buy, and just start detailing it. Okay, this is how to find a good Lego kit. Okay, now you purchase your new kit. Congratulations. Are there any tools you need? Yes, no, I don't know. And just kind of walk through the entire process and just write out a game plan and bring them from A to Z. pretty easy because you know how to do it. So just walk them through that way. Buy a Lego, not a Lego kid, Josephine. We have outlawed Lego kid smuggling in the civilized world. I know you in the Netherlands, you might still allow Lego kid smuggling, but we don't allow that here in Thailand. We put an end to that. And I want to also say that today's stream is brought to you by TubeBuddy, #1 browser plugin and growth app for YouTubers. Link down below to TubeBuddy if you don't have it already, and I know you already do. But just in case you're getting started and you're trying to figure out what tools you need as a creator to help your growth on YouTube, put it in. It works on your desktop browser, it works on Android, it works on iOS devices. Link down below. I'm going to jump to the chat here just for a second because I see a bunch of people getting deleted. Eunice Anonymous says, how old are you? He asked me that about 20 times in the chat. I'm old enough to remember a time when we didn't spam people in chats. I'll tell you that. That's how old I am. And I have white hair on my beard. So the deductive reasoning, I'll let you figure that out. I'm old, man. I'm old. My knees hurt. How about that? Hey, Tytastic. How's it going? I remember a time. Let's think back here. I remember a time when people didn't say things like oof, and we didn't have memes, and you didn't have to worry about which bathroom you went into. Oh, those were the days. Hey, Absent Rule, how's it going, brother? Hope you are doing well. All right, moving on to the next question. Into the Sarlacc, hands down, the best name in the chat today. Tim Yonsei, happy birthday, brother. I would sing happy birthday to you, but don't want to get hit with a copyright strike, so I'll just say happy birthday. Brendan Walters, I'm doing great, man. Hope you were doing well as well. Into the Sarlacc says, what motivated you to start doing YouTube? Okay, so this is a funny thing. So, and I'm just going to condense this down. Nick came to me one day and he says, hey, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And I said, cool, good luck. Didn't think anything about it. I mean, just nothing. Didn't even consider for a moment that there was anything to do with YouTube. At the time, I think I had, because everybody has a YouTube channel. I think I just uploaded a couple of it wasn't me speaking. It was just like, oh, hey, I'm doing this, and just uploaded it. No, I think there's like 3 videos on that channel. So anyway, so he goes and he does a YouTube channel. I'm not paying any attention to it. And then he comes back to me, I don't know, like a year later or something. And he says, hey, look at all these things that's happening. I went to Vid Summit in America and I'm meeting all these people and look at these views that I'm getting and look at all these comments and so I started paying attention. And then it's like, yeah, these companies are reaching out to me. They're wanting to work with me. They're wanting to do all of these things. So I'm starting to pay attention. And I have my past, I've worked creatively in another business. I've been a musician. So I've always had this creative thing. And then I got out of that for a little bit and it was itching. It was like clawing at me, right? Just kind of, it was scratching, just wanting to get back out. And so I'm like, yeah, you know what? So he's kind of having fun. He's meeting some creative people with the YouTube thing. So I'll give that a shot. So I did. So that's what I did. Andrew Can is dropping. So this is really weird. I'm seeing, are you guys seeing this? Please change this D. So this is the weird thing. This is pulling up the other chat. So give me just a moment, guys. I'm going to try to refresh this. Otherwise, we're not going to be showing any chat on the screen today. So we're going to refresh this. Un momento, por favor. Yeah, so my brother Nick was my inspiration to get onto YouTube. Let's see if that's going to work now. So I'm going to go away. Let's see if that worked. There it goes. Boom. Fixed. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. No, what happened was, yeah, so long story short, it was you. Long story short, I sent out 2 streams. So the first stream was dead, completely dead in the water. Andrew saved my behind on that one. Thank you, Andrew Can. And then it was still pulling the chat in from the old one. Don't even know how that's possible. Magic, black magic, probably. So I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah. So into the Sarlacc, man, Nick, my brother Nick, I had no intention whatsoever. And my journey into YouTube was kind of weird. Before I started this channel, when I'm like, okay, I'm going to start YouTube, I created a test channel. I was like, hey, I'm going to learn how to, I don't want to so Nick was already doing well, and I didn't want to start a channel and it just be a disaster. So I'm like, all right, I better learn how to do this before I start. So I started an ASMR channel because I love ASMR, and I just, full disclosure, I suck at ASMR. Hey, Paul Pack Drywall, how you doing, brother? I absolutely suck at making ASMR videos, but I made like 20 videos, something like that. I made like 20 videos, and just to learn how the system worked, learned about titles and SEO, and learned about descriptions and end cards and, end screens and cards and all of that stuff. And then once I figured it out, then I started streaming over on Nick's channel. He's a live stream every Saturday. That turned into Nimin Live. And then here I am, and then I started my own channel. So it kind of worked. Josephine says, oh my God, do you still have those videos? Yes. Yeah. So, okay, here's the thing. I like ASMR, and I thought, how difficult could it be? So I created, and don't get me wrong, I didn't create the channel to really do anything with it. I didn't have any aspirations to be like a ASMR person. It was just something that I figured I could do in order to learn the system. It was a test channel. It was a test channel. So that's why I did it. But yeah, it's still up. It's still online. Should I show you guys? I've never shared it with anyone. I think Beanie Draws is the only person in here who knows about that channel. Should I share it? Yes, no, maybe? Maybe? Yes. Maybe. RC Mod Squad, you're not old if just your knees hurt. Brother, let me tell you something. My lower back hurts, my knees hurt, my shoulders hurt, the back of my neck hurts. Every day for me is like a Tylenol day, or like a oh man, or a Tramadol day. Yeah. Sweeney Dunstan knew about it. Okay. No, Neil doesn't want to know about it. Okay, well, Neil gets to call the shots today. So if Neil says no, then I guess we're not going to do it. Maybe I'll share that. Maybe I'll share that a little later. And again, I want to thank everybody who joined last week as a channel member. We had 25 channel members last week, and that is absolutely fantastic, and I thank you for that. And I did a members only live stream 2 days ago, something like that. And it was a behind the scenes shot of me. Basically, I set up my camera, my phone, and I did a live stream showing me behind the scenes making a video, and I was answering questions during the process. So for those of you who were able to chime in live to watch that and ask questions, thank you. That was really cool. For those of you caught it on the replay, that was pretty cool too. And I'm going to drop that link into the chat right here. So if you are interested in supporting the channel, I have different tiers. And if you're not, that's cool too. Entirely up to you. All right, moving on to the next question. Next question is from YK Nash, who says, I used to use overlays for my gaming videos, but I stopped because when I uploaded it to YouTube, But I stopped because when I uploaded it to YouTube, is there any reason why it was like that? You didn't fill out the sentence, my man. I used to use overlays for my gaming videos, but I stopped because when I uploaded it to YouTube, you missed something. Is there any reason why it was like that? Yeah, you didn't you didn't finish the question, so I'm not sure. Next question, Hailstorm Hero says, would you consider doing a tutorial on Canva or other photo editors for channel art and thumbnails for Android? Well, today, my friend, is your lucky day. I have videos, I have tutorials on those things. So I'm going to drop a link into the chat. Where's all my stuff? Here it is. I'm going to drop a link into the chat for, let's see if I'm going to do a basic Android screen recorders, erasers. Here's how to make a channel banner. I'm dropping that into the chat right now. I think that one's either on Canva or PixArt. And I'm dropping another one in the chat right now for how to make a thumbnail. There you go. Space Scratch says, make a gaming channel called D Games. You know, Nick and I joked about making a gaming channel, but the truth is he's a gamer. Like, he's really into gaming. I'm just not into gaming. D, why is the frames per second so slow? Yeah, so, hey, technically T, what's going on, dude? Nice to see you. Simply Timmy, how's it going? So I'm getting some information here, and I talked about this early on in the stream about I'm getting some errors from Streamlabs. We had this problem before on Nimin Live, and it's telling me that I'm dropping frames. So if there's issues with the frame rate happening right now, yeah, it's just tech nonsense happening in here. But we're you know what, we're live. We're live. We're handling it. We're moving forwards anyway. Forwards. Forward. Okay, Windows XP asks a question. Says, not a question, but I wanted to tell everyone that if you have general audience content, do not mark for kids. Yeah, yep. Everybody knows that. Next question, not Sin, who says, how to bring more attention to my channel. You're not going to like the simplicity of this answer, but you bring more attention to your channel by making content that people want to watch, by making content that people want to share, by making content that people are interested in, and by providing value to people. Like if you're making content that people want to watch, it's only a matter of time before eyes start to hit your channel. It's only a matter of time. You know, if you're not getting that momentum, take a step back, learn how to read your analytics, look at your thumbnail click-through rate, say, okay, well, my click-through rate, is it low or is it high? YouTube says the average click-through rate's between 2% and 10%. So if you're on the lower end, then you might need to make your thumbnails better. And then go look at your audience retention and then say, okay, what percentage of the people are looking at my videos? And if that's too low, you're going to have to figure out how to fix that. So at the end of at the end of the day, great content solves a lot of the problems. If people are not growing, you're not getting that momentum. It all comes down to, and content includes your thumbnail. And you're also going to make sure that you're making topics that people are interested in. If you have some really bizarre, super micro niche thing that doesn't have a lot of viewers, or a topic that doesn't have a lot of viewers. So if you have the desktop browser version of TubeBuddy and you look at the Keyword Explorer tool, it will tell you what the search volume is. So you can say, okay, wow, this is the topic that I want, but no one is looking for this. Very low search volume. So you don't make a topic like that. So find topics with a lot of search volume, make great thumbnails, good titles, use TubeBuddy for that, and make great videos. I mean, that's not the answer that I know everybody wants. Everybody wants a button. You want to fast forward. How can I shortcut this? But the truth of the matter is you really can't. You've got to put in the work and you got to learn how to make that good content. Dr. Sten Eckbert, how's it going, sir? I hope you are having a wonderful day. A smashing beginning to 2020. Don V for more tutorials. How you doing? Into the Starlight says, I use the mobile app. Yeah, so the TubeBuddy mobile app, you don't have as many features in the mobile app as you have on the desktop version. So if you do have access to a computer, if you have access to a laptop, if you have access to a desktop computer, or even an iPad where you can put it in, I think they said Firefox can run the plugin. Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong. The desktop version has a ton of more tools, especially if you start to increase your level with them.
Superchat.
Tow Trucker, thank you, brother. He says, my channel is doing spectacular. Thank you, D. Question I have, what are the pros and cons of changing my content category? I enjoyed the stream and I see 2020 as being a great year for the Niminati. Absolutely. Changing your content category, you mean you want to do like a channel pivot? For example, today you're talking about tow trucks. Tomorrow you're talking about lawnmowers. You're talking about a niche pivot. Can you clarify that just a little bit for me, Tow Trucker? I mean, if you're changing anything inside of your channel, the pros are you could get an entirely new audience, right? You could get an entirely new audience that you didn't even know existed because you're tapping into topics that more people might be looking for. The cons would be you potentially could lose a lot of the audience that you already have. It depends on what your community's like. I know Dr. Sten's a perfect example in here. YouTube had him confused early on, thinking that he was a hip-hop channel, and I know you're not confused, but I'm just talking about the difference between YouTube understanding what your channel is about, and then once something clicked in YouTube, and they're like, oh, he's not a hip-hop channel, which I think is hilarious, by the way, then people realize that he's a wellness channel. And now he's off and running. I mean, he's off and running. He's just stacking up the subscribers. He's probably going to hit 100,000 or 1,000,000 this year. That's unbelievable.
Superchat.
Jake Sloan, man, nice to see you in here. Cheers from Alaska. You're dead on about the content. I focused on that last year and tripled my channel growth. Dude, I just got to say, man, the stuff that you put on Instagram, I mean, on Twitter, the things you post on there, I rarely, like, you know, you get on Twitter and you're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Dude, your pictures from, you know, the Arctic pictures, the stuff that you're shooting in Alaska just stops me dead in my track. I have this, I don't want to live in Alaska. I don't want to live in Alaska, but I have this internal thing where I love the cold. I love the Arctic. I love looking at the pictures. I love the colors of that. When I went trekking into the Himalayas, we went up to Mount Everest Base Camp and the glaciers that you had to walk around, and whew, man, just like, you know what I'm talking about, man. You're there. Just something about it. It has a lure to it that, man, it's hard to beat. I think, yeah, in Iceland, I saw that stuff and I could just sit there all day and marvel at like the ice caves and stuff like that. It's just unbelievable, man. So yeah, love what you're doing. I love what you're doing.
Welcome to the Niminati.
RPM Nexus. Thank you, Matt. Matt, keep an eye on the community feed. That's where I'll be posting things for channel members. I do appreciate it. Scroll on down here through the, let's see here. Trying to see if I missed Tow Trucker's response. Give me 1 second. Hey, Ghost Dog, how's it going, man? Tier Talk, how you doing? Jake says, thank you so much. Maybe you just need to come visit me and join in for an adventure. Yeah, look, I'm down for that. My Nick doesn't like that stuff at all. He's not into that sort of thing. My girlfriend digs it to a point, but she's not a big fan of the cold. But like, man, I just want to I want to explore ice caves and all that stuff. I'm in, man. I'm in. All right, let me get to another question here. Gamefield. This question is from Gamefield. What is the best free app for making thumbnails on iOS? The best free app for making thumbnails on iOS. Here's what I recommend that you do. I recommend kind of a two-app system. I recommend using either Lightroom or Snapseed to really bring your colors to life. Really learn how to tweak your colors. I have videos on that over on my channel. And then use an app like PixArt. And now PixArt's going to pop up ads on you, and it's going to look like it's a full screen thing. And you're going to say, oh, I've got to pay for this. This sucks. Don't. Like, you just look around in one of the top corners. You're going to find a little hidden X. Tap on that X, and it's going to close the ad down. I've never paid for PixArt. You don't have to. You can use it for free. Now, the other option is to use Canva. Canva has a website, canva.com, or you can use the app, Canva. Canva is a template-based system, so you can start with a blank canvas, and you can size it to whatever you want, or you can look specifically you can search for YouTube thumbnails, and you can find pre-made templates that you can change, and you can use them on your channel. So check out one of those. Canva is life, Cato Odyssey says. Yeah, Canva's great. Canva's fantastic. So if you're intimidated by opening up a blank canvas, like you're just, okay, here, I'm starting at zero. Doesn't matter what app you're using. If you're using PixArt or Pixel Lab or whatever, you're starting at a blank screen. You're like, I don't know how to build this. Then Canva's for you, right? If you're intimidated by that blank canvas, then Canva is a great way to start. Henry the Hammer says, I love Spark. Yeah, hey, my son's mother, how you doing? You didn't see the notifications. Well, here's the thing. We had a complete cluster bomb of a time getting this stream started. I'm not even sure if notifications went out. I think I prematurely started this live stream maybe 4 or 5 different times. And I swear that's never happened before. And to the Starlight says, I use Fonto. Yeah, Fonto's pretty good. Not my personal favorite, but here's the thing with all of these apps. Like, I can give you an opinion of what I think is a great app, but that's my opinion of the app. You might find something works easier for you based on your workflow, based on how you like to design things. So you got to take all this stuff with a grain of salt, and you got to find out which one of these works the best with your device. I can recommend an app, but on your device, for whatever reason, that app might not work very well on your device. So test them out, see which one works best for you in terms of how you like to work, and make sure it doesn't make your phone too hot or it doesn't crash on you. Next question. Abnormal Paranormal TV asks, what's the best apps for editing videos? And you are on a Android. Okay, when it comes to Android video editing apps, I'm going to go with KineMaster. That's my favorite for Android. Then after that, I'm going to go with Power Director. After Power Director, let's maybe Adobe Rush, Adobe Premiere Rush. That's really good. But if you're on a budget, you don't want to spend any money, or you just want to spend a little bit of money, check out InShot or maybe Vlogit. All of those are good. Yeah, Filmora Go. I always forget about Filmora Go. Beanie says my notifications hit at 4:48 a.m. Okay, so they went out. That's good. Craft Thrill asks the next question. And by the way, if you guys are just joining us and you have a question that you need to get answered, head down to the description. I got a link down there. It says ask your question here. Click on that. Form's going to pop up. Put some information into the form. It's going to make sure that I see your question because it's hard for me to catch everything in the chat. Dominator, how's it going? Next question is from Craft Thrill. I think I already said that. How do you tell a story with your videos, especially if you do tutorial style videos? How can a story be formed that will get the viewer's attention and keep it? Yeah, that's the golden question. I am not a good storyteller. Andy the Sarlacc says, do you have to pay for DaVinci Resolve? I think it's free. They might have some upgrades. Somebody chime in who uses it. I believe it's free. I don't use it. I always hear DaVinci Resolve and HitFilm. I think they're either free or they're free to a certain level. Yeah, so storytelling for someone who does tutorials. What I would recommend doing is, man, I wish I had these channels ready here. So there is a great channel. The guy's name is Jeff Bartledge. His channel is Story Greenlight. And he explains a lot about how to tell stories and the importance of storytelling. I think he works for like Disney and NBC and all this stuff as an editor over there. And then go follow people like Cody Warner, follow people like Peter McKinnon, Chris Howe, Lizzie Pierce. Look at the people who are, they're vlogging, but they also work tutorials into what they're doing. So they'll kind of have like a story vlog and it ends up as a tutorial. I'm fascinated by how they put that stuff together. So you're going to have to study the people who do it really well. And the channels that I just listed, the creators I just mentioned, I think they do it really well. I think Cody's really good at that too. Cody has simple videos on like how to do something on an iPhone or how to do this or how to do that. Simple little tutorial, but he'll have some cool little intro to it and kind of, you know, weave in and out of it. Peter McKinnon's great at that too. But it's an art, right? I'm not good at that. I'm not a good storyteller. I've thought about hold on, Rock Climbing Grandma. Look for Story Greenlight. I believe that's the channel name. Just look for look for Story Greenlight Jeff. Type that in and see if it comes up. His whole channel is about, you know, how to be a storyteller. But I'm always amazed at people who tell good stories. You know, great visual storytellers as well. Just absolutely amazed with that. Some people are so good. They're so talented. Tier Talk. I have allowed all comments on my channel. I even went to settings to be confirmed, but YouTube is still holding tons of comments for my community for review. My subscribers are wondering if these comments, where these comments are going. Why is that? And I have a setting in place. Why is that when I have a setting in place to allow comments? So the first question is, okay, so you're on an iPhone. Are you using the YT Studio app, Tier Talk? So the YT Studio app, you got to make sure that you sort, and I have this problem too. Okay, so if I go to the YT Studio app and I look at allow comments, right? Then I look at spam comments and I look at review comments. The numbers that's inside of there versus the number of held comments if I look on a desktop browser, like if I look on my iPhone or my Android using the YT Studio app, and then I go over on like Chrome or Firefox and I go into YT Studio and I look at all the, like, no joke, I'll tell you right now. Look, I'll show you right now. I'm going to share this with you. So right now, if I go into my held for review, there's maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? There's like 6. You're probably not even going to be able to see this. Nope, it's blown out. So there's like six comments here that are held for review.
Super Chat.
First 1,000 hours says, do you schedule a stream in advance to be in search? To be in search. So yeah, so when you schedule a stream in advance, what that's going to do is it's going to, first of all, you got to make sure that you've got it set to public. That's going to put a notice up on your channel, like you saw on my channel right before I went live. That's why I play that music. You're going to get a little channel box that comes up, and you're actually, I don't know if you have access to a desktop computer or not. You might actually have to set that to go there, and it's going to show up. And it will be there'll be a countdown. So if you schedule it, people are going to see that on your channel, and then once you go live, those notifications are going to go out. Hold on 1 second here. So I had 6. And by the way, first 1,000 hours, if you're having problems getting that scheduled, yeah, I just went through hell trying to get mine scheduled here. You're wondering if YouTube is starting to give more priority to scheduled live streams to be shown in search. By search, you mean people are typing in and they're getting that result? I haven't seen anything like that. I'll get things recommended, people that I'm subscribed to in my subscription feed. As I'm scrolling through, I'll say, oh, Travis MCP has a live stream coming up in 22 hours. I'll see that because he made it scheduled 22 hours ago. But if I search for something, like how to edit on video, I don't see any live streams coming up that are pending. I only see live streams. So I'm not sure if you meant search that way or suggested or in your subscription feed. So I'm going to go back here. So what I was talking about, I'm going to try to find it here. I had, see, YouTube, my channel, 6 pending right inside the app. 6 held inside the app, and I'm going into the studio right now.
Super Chat.
You are the YT channel goals. Keep it up. Hey, into the Sarlacc. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. So, YouTube Studio. Let me see. If I go to comments, I'm going to try to share this with you just so you can see the difference here. Okay. Now, inside the app, I have 6. 6, 6, 6. Right? That's it. 6. I'm going to make sure I'm not going to show you anything that I'm not supposed to show you here. Now, check this out. If I go to my channel, look at this right up here. Held for review, 99. 99 comments held for review. 65 are likely spam. I have 6 in my app for held for review, and I think even less held likely for spam. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 in my app held for spam. So 6 and 3 versus 99 and what was it? 60. So yeah, you need to look in the desktop version because comments are just disappearing into the abyss. Yeah, I didn't even ask what they're reading. Are they asking for subs, Shannon? No, actually they're not, but a lot of them do. Hey bro, check my channel out. Hey bro, can you give me a review? Hey bro, I just made thumbnails. Can you have a look? Hey bro. I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. Hold on. I'm actually going to approve some of these. That's funny. Andrew Absent Rule says, yes, the desktop is a lot more spot on. Yeah, there's a lot of spam. But there's little things, like sometimes it will just catch it the wrong way. Somebody will say, maybe they'll say something in caps, and they'll just shove it right into review. Shannon. The MLM of YouTubers comments. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so that's the thing, mobile creators. If you have access to a computer somewhere, I mean, you could always put it in desktop mode, use Chrome browser, put it in desktop mode and go through that way. It's real clunky. You got to pinch and you got to zoom. I know they are working on it to make it smoother, but the difference between the app and the browser is pretty significant. All right, next question. And I'm actually going to do that. The next question is, Uncle Dan, I'll scratch your back, buddy. Cosmic W, why must I check everything on my desktop now on my computer? Right? Like, we have these to make life easier, but stuff just doesn't work the way it's supposed to yet. That being said, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I mean, this is pretty amazing that we can do anything on these at all. I mean, we can check our stats, we can reply to comments, we can do a ton of stuff with these bad boys. So I'm not complaining. I just wish things were a little more synced up. But we're getting there, right? They're working on it. It's a work in progress. Give it a little bit of time. All right, next question comes from Thai-tastic, holding it down in Thailand. It says, hey D, I'm struggling to find someone that can give support that is live streaming 360. Considering all the mobile 360 tech that's been available for a while now, any advice to who to get it from? That's funny. Nick and I were just talking about this today. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you there. We're also looking for some more support, some more information on 360 live streaming. So the people who make the 360 Go, they sent me their little doohickey of a device. I haven't tested it yet. I don't know if it'll live stream or not. That'd be kind of cool. If I can live stream with it, you can bet I will live stream with it. In terms of support, I don't know. We're both looking for, so we both have 360 cams now. He actually has 2 of them, and we're looking for more information on the ways we can get set up with this stuff. Ideally, Nick and I would love to have a 360 cam here in the studio sitting at one of the places, so you guys could actually come in during our live stream, and if we set it up at eye level to where you're actually like sitting at the table with one of us and you can look around the room or something like that. We tried to do that with another camera, but it didn't work out. The quality was really bad. But who knows? You know, the cameras and all these devices, they're just getting better and better and better fast. A moon masquerading as a cookie. Yeah, I think it'd be cool though. Like if you 360, people can come in, look around the room. We could set you up so you could actually be like your view, if you choose to do it, could be like you're sitting right at the table. So we could like look at you and talk to you and ask, well, what do you think about that? And you'd be like right there. It's pretty cool. Then watch out. Yeah, we can't pick our nose anymore, right? Anytime we do the camera switch, if it's on Nick, I'm over here like I'm on my phone, I'm like eating stuff. Can't do that anymore with the live stream. 360 live stream, we would be caught. Fingers up the nose and all that. All right, next question. Storage Scavenger. Love the name. Question. How do I extract a video frame for a thumbnail? Okay, you're on an Android, so here's what you need to do. Whatever app you're using to edit your video with, well, I'm not going to say whatever. Look at something like Power Director. Look at something like KineMaster. They're all going to have an option in there to do a screen grab, to do a screen capture or a freeze of your video. So I don't know what video editing app. I don't think you put that in there. Yeah, open up your video editing app, see if they have anything for screen capture, for freeze, for take picture. And then if they do that, just put your finger on there on the timeline and move your clip back and forth till the image is really clear and it's not blurry, and then hit that little button and it will save it into your photo gallery. Cats does YT, dropping the little moon. Thank you. Look at you guys dropping the moons and the yellow dots. All right, next question. But I know KineMaster does that. I know Power Director does that. I'm not sure if Filmora does that. I'm not sure. Jeffrey Eatley, how's it going, man? Everything is blurry. Put down the whiskey, son. Josephine DeSmet, hashtag put your fingers on there. Josephine, second behave of the day. Everything Tech TV, who says, how do you get free tech items to review? Or what video to tell you, or what video do you tell you're able to get tech? Okay, so as you're starting off as a tech channel, and I know RPM Nexus came in here. Justin TV, how's it going, man? Justin says, D, I'm so moved with the tutorial you did today. Yeah, so today, I'm going to drop a link in there. I'm going to do a little self-promoting. Can I do a little self-promoting? So if you are just getting started as a mobile content creator, this isn't for people who are experienced. This isn't for people who know what you're doing. But if you are just getting started, or you are kind of struggling trying to figure out how this works, the video that I made today, and I'm going to drop a link into the chat right now. This video pretty much breaks down all of the gear and breaks down the apps that you want to take a look at. And I'm dropping that into the chat right now. So if you're brand new, you're just getting started, click on that, go watch that, go down to the description. I've got links going out to everything I talk about. All the apps for video editing, photo editing to make your thumbnails with, gimbals, microphones. I talk about all of it. And I talk about if you need it or not. Some of this stuff you don't really need. Cosmic W says, I don't see myself as experienced. Well, even if you're not, even if you are experienced and you just want to get another opinion on that stuff, yeah, watch the video. All right, everything. Okay, free tech items. So starting out, let me see if you dropped a link to your channel. Starting out, it's kind of hard to get the ball rolling. So I'm looking at your channel. Hold on. 2 subscribers. And 2 subscribers, no videos. Okay, you've got a long way to go, my friend. Here's the thing. Make your channel be as attractive as possible. Make your channel art look good. Make your thumbnails look good. Focus on building an engaged community. You want comments. You want people liking your videos. You want people sharing your videos because companies want that, okay? You're not going to get free products right out of the gate. You will get hammered once you start getting a couple of videos up. First thing you need to do, look around your house. What do I have that's fairly modern that I can make a review of, right? Like if I were to start a tech channel today, I wouldn't go out and buy new stuff. I have all this. I have cameras. I have different phones. I have blenders or whatever, right? I have blenders, tech blenders, smart home tech blenders. I have microphones. Look around your house. What gear do you have that you can talk about? Do reviews on it. Get the ball rolling. Make those as good as you can possibly get them. And what's going to happen eventually, you're going to start getting hit up by people who are reselling products on Amazon resellers. A lot of them are Chinese based. Chinese. The country of Chinese. China. A lot of them are China based. And they'll say, hello, dear sir. We love your YouTube channel. Would you like to look at our tech blender? It's a perfect fit for your audience. And then what they'll want you to do is they'll want you to first buy that product on Amazon. You'll get the product, and then they'll want you to do a review on Amazon, and then they'll reimburse you for the product on PayPal. So this is how a lot of Amazon products are getting just crazy fake reviews, because they're doing this sort of thing. You can't trust the reviews on Amazon anymore, right? So here's what you need to do. If you want to go down that road, I recommend that you do a lot of research on the other tech channels and see who else is reviewing. Look at smaller channels, right? Because they're probably in the same boat that you are. They're probably doing the same thing. Look at them, reach out to them, build those relationships, get to know them, and be like, hey, are these people, did they pay you? Did they pay you or not? A lot of the companies don't pay. A lot of them do. So it's going to be trial and error. You're going to have to make those connections with other tech reviewers to figure out who's who. And then after a while, you start building it up, and somebody will send you something small, and then somebody will send you something else. It's a process. Considering you have no videos, you've got a ways to go. It is a long, long process. Jeff Eatley says, I'm doing the same thing, but with creator gear, photography, and video. Yeah, that's it's a process. It's a process. You have to build up an engaged community. The smart companies don't look at subscriber counts. The smart companies look at your reach as a creator. They look, how many eyeballs can we get our product in front of? So they're looking at your views. They're looking at your engagement. Do you have a reach outside of YouTube? How many Twitter followers do you have, and are they engaged? When you make a tweet, are people leaving comments? Are they retweeting your stuff? Are they liking your stuff? How's your following over on Instagram? Like a lot of companies, they'll look at this stuff and not your subscriber count. You will find some companies who won't deal with channels under a certain. I've reached out to companies before, said, hey, perfect fit, and I pitch my idea to them, and they're like, yeah, we don't work with creators under 50,000 subscribers. I'm like, okay. Peace out. There's plenty of other companies out there. And now that my channel, I'm almost 70,000, some of those companies have come back, and I'm just like, yeah, well, I don't work with companies like you. You guys don't see the big picture. Not interested. Thank you. You drew your line in the sand about 25,000 subscribers ago. Oh. All right, next question. That was a really long answer. Jeff Reetley. Jeff, man, I love what you're doing on your channel, man. Justin TV says, D, well, I tried to get a sponsor and I failed. Well, don't look at I tried to get a sponsor and I failed. You're going to fail a lot of the times. You should have sent out, first of all, you should have a nice press kit, a media kit. You need a media kit. If you don't know what a media kit is, Google it. Go onto YouTube. What's a media kit? What I need to put in there. You need a media kit. Your stuff needs to look professional. You need to be getting some views. You don't have to be a huge channel, but you need to be getting some views. You need some engagement. And send that out to 100 companies. Send it out to 200 companies. Because all you need is one. All you need is one, or all you need is two, right? To get the ball rolling. But if you just, hey, Heidi, how you doing? If you just reached out to one company and they said no, okay, next. Send them out. Send it out to everybody. And think about it in terms of what you can do for them, what you can offer them. Don't think of it as hey, I want you to send me stuff. I just want you to send me stuff and I'll make videos about it. I don't want you to send me stuff and I'll put banners up on my thing. Think about, this is what I have to offer you. Because there's a lot of you and they have choices. They have options. They have a lot of options. Cats Does YT says, sometimes I wonder if I ever reach 1,000. I don't know. If you don't quit, you will. That's kind of the thing with all of this. If you don't quit and you're learning along the way and you're learning how to improve and you are continually trying to learn how to do new things, you're sharpening the knife. That sounded kind of dirty. You know what I mean? You're learning Photoshop, you're learning new skills, you're learning how to, you're watching all the tutorials, you're learning how to become a better editor. If you're focusing on if you're focusing on improving your skills and learning new skills that you don't have and you don't quit, you'll go way past 1,000. And what you'll probably figure out is what you're doing right now for content. You might not be making the same sort of content a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. Eventually, what's going to happen is as you build these skills, as you learn from your channel, you're okay, this is my testing ground, but you know what? I just find that I might want to do something else. As you grow, as you mature, as your hobbies change, as your interests change, you might start a new channel with something else. So where you're at now, that doesn't mean that that's where you're going to be. But if you don't quit, yeah, you'll get to 1,000 and beyond. And somebody who said that they can't afford Photoshop, go to photopea.com. It's an online browser version of Photoshop. Jeff says, D, one company told me to sharpen the knife and don't quit, and they will work with me in the future. I'm just not there yet. Yeah, that's the thing. We, as creators, as human beings, it's natural for us to want it now. It's natural for us to want instant things. I mean, we live in a world where everything is at our fingertips. Everything is instant. You make a tweet, you make a post, you order pizza, right? Everything is just instant. It's fast. You hardly have to wait for anything anymore. But when it comes to social media and you want to grow your business, it's no different than any other business. If you were to make a brick and mortar shop, a mom and pop shop in your town, and it was a real shop, it would take a while. Maybe it's a restaurant. It's going to take a long time to build up people who are going to continually come to your restaurant. Social media is no different. Yes, some people get lucky and they knock it out of the park on that first video, and that's just the way it is. Some businesses open and they're just off and running. But for most businesses, it's a process. There's a lot of trial and error. There's a lot of learning that goes along the way. But eventually, if you don't quit, eventually, if you keep learning, eventually, if you keep improving, you'll get there. And the funny thing is you might change. Right now, Jeff, you're doing photography. You're teaching people how to do things with their camera. You never know. 5 years from now, you could be on a completely different channel because you don't know what opportunities are going to open up. You know, you might be doing videos for who knows what. I mean, you might be testing exclusively. You might be testing exclusive gear for Canon with a Canon sponsorship, right? Instead of teaching people, you know, tutorials on how to shoot, you know, lightning on their phone. I mean, you just don't know. Like the opportunities that come from YouTube are pretty insane.
Superchat.
Hey Daisy, how's it going? Sparks Family TV, D-Nim and the Goat. Man, I just realized I need a sound effect of a goat. Here's what I got. I've got this. Doesn't sound like a goat. I've got this. Definitely doesn't sound like a goat. I have this. Very dreamy. Going back memory lane. Not a goat. And that. And I've got this. None of those sound like goats. I need a goat sound effect. So thank you. I love it. Yeah, but Jeff, man, like, I'll tell you, just my short time on YouTube, I don't even think it's been 2 years yet. I don't know, almost 2 years, something like that. The opportunities that have fallen in my lap, like that I never dreamed of, man, like things that just don't even make sense. You're like, why would you reach out to me for that? Like, but they do. Power of video, man. The power of video is incredibly powerful. The power of video is powerful. That was a stupid thing to say. Yeah, and you never know where the opportunities are going to come from. Eric says, you need a screaming goat. Yes. Yes. I do need a screaming goat. My girlfriend and I went to India. I don't know, a couple years ago. We were in India. We were in Jaipur, India. And we were at the old fort there. Their old, huge fort. This ancient fort, and they have screaming goats down in the bottom, and they're just like the craziest animals. They're really they'll come up to you and they just scream, just the most terrible scream you've ever heard in your life, and they're crazy looking. Crazy. Fuji. All right, Jeff, there you go, Fuji. But my point is, like, and that was really a bad example, but like you might be leading, you know, 5 years from now, 4 years from now, 2 years from now, you could be leading photography courses, you know, like photography course expeditions in the Himalaya mountains, for example, sponsored by Fuji. Like, you just don't know, man. Like, Jevon Dovey was just over here in Thailand last month. Him and Levi Allen came over, and YouTube trained him and paid him to come to Thailand to shoot a VR video about elephants. Right? Paid by YouTube. Like, man, you just don't know. You just don't know where that stuff's going to. City is powerful, and it gives better results. Okay, so if you want to clean up your audio, if you think that your audio is dirty, you want to add some, or actually where Audacity really shines is the noise reduction. So if you find that you have, like, you know, the air conditioners in the background or a hum from the light or something like that, Audacity is great for that. It's great for cleaning up your audio. But if you just want to add, you know, just a little bit of EQ, you can do that inside of your phone. But, you know, you have a good PC and you have a good phone, you have a lot more tools currently at your disposal on a PC. You've got Audacity. You also have Adobe Audition, which is incredibly powerful. Nothing on a phone that I've seen yet will match either one of those. So yeah, I mean, you know, use whatever works for you. If the PC works, use the PC. Audition's good. Next question, Cats Does YT. How to find a unique name and logo, including a banner for your YouTube channel. Okay, well, if you want to do it for free, check out Canva or canva.com. If you want to spend just a little bit of money, like $3 or $4, go to Placeit. I'm going to drop a link into the chat right now. I have a video coming on this probably later this week. I'm mentioning them, but I'm going to, oh, that's not it. Hold on here. Placeit. 1 second. Here it is. I'm going to drop a link into the chat. So yeah, if you missed this, I'm going to be mentioning them in a video coming later this week. You can get pretty much anything here. You can get logos, you can get end screens, you can get designs, you can get banner designs, channel headers. You can get all this stuff. They're inexpensive too, just, you know, a couple dollars. Sometimes it's worth paying for something instead of digging through a bunch of garbage that's free. Not saying Canva has a bunch of garbage, but a lot of the free sites do. You can also use, you know, apps to build your own. All right, next question from Samuel J. Moe. Thank you for all your awesome information and helpful tips. You have helped me out mentally with my pursuit of building my channel. All right, man. Can I use my InShot editing program on my phone to make those link buttons to go to another video at the end of my video to suggest more of my content? And what do you think is the best remote I can use for my phone? Okay, two-part question. One, so what you're talking about is an end screen. It's called an end screen or an outro. Some people call it an outro, but it's officially an end screen. And it basically takes the last 20 seconds of your video, and once it's inside of YouTube, it allows you to place videos in the little subscribe button on there. I have a video on my channel. I think it's called how to make a how you can make a video outro. I think that's what it's called over my channel. And I don't show you how to actually build that section, but I do show you how to do it inside of YouTube. Since they've been changing things, I'm going to have to update that, but it gives you an idea of how it works. I walk you through how to do it in Classic Studio, but the process is pretty similar if you do it inside of YouTube Studio because it takes you back to the classic version for your end screens. What you have to do is at the end of your video, inside of you're using InShot. So you do all of your video, then at the end, the last 20 seconds, just design a little static image there that doesn't move. Say, okay, I'm going to put my video here, and maybe I'll put a little thing, subscribe, whatever you want to, whatever you want to write on there. Then when you upload it to YouTube, that last 20 seconds, watch my video. Then you go in and you choose the videos to drop on top of it, and you resize them. I will be making an updated version of this for 2020 where I show you, one, how to make the design, and I'll probably give you some design templates because you're a channel member. I'll probably be posting those. I don't have them yet, but I'll make a handful of them, post them in the community feed for channel members. You can drop those into the back of your video, and easy peasy. It's a little bit clunky on a phone, though. If you do have access to a desktop computer, it is a lot easier. Christina Smallhorn, howdy, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. Woo, Into the Starlight says, I can't wait for that. Yeah, I got to get them designed. Maybe I'll make, just a couple of them, give them to you guys. Then I have to make an updated video showing you how to do it inside of YouTube Studio, and I'll figure out a new browser and all that stuff. You like saying the year 2020, right? Isn't that weird? 2020. It almost doesn't even sound real talking about that. 2020. Blade Runner 2020. It doesn't even sound real. Man. Speaking of milestones, Spark Family TV says, congrats to anyone who's approaching a new milestone. Keep grinding and don't stop. That's the key. Absolutely. You are 1000% spot on. Don't stop. Keep grinding, keep learning, keep improving, and you'll get there.
Welcome to the Niminati.
Semi-retired Bob, thank you so much. Welcome to the Niminati. Keep an eye on my community feed. That's where I will be posting things like members-only live streams, special videos, all the stuff you see when you went to sign up there. Oh, about the remote. So I have a remote from a company called Joby. Joby's known for making little grips and mounts and that sort of thing. The remote that I got came with a little kit. You know what? Let's look. Let's look it up. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to look it up. I don't know if they sell the remote by themselves or not, so hold on. I'm going to look it up. All you need is a remote that works with a smartphone for Bluetooth. So let's check it out. Joby remote. Here we go. Boom. It's $12 it looks like. Okay, yeah. Hold on here. So I'm going to, man, this is a really long link. I'm not going to drop this into chat. So go into Amazon. I'm going to drop the name in here, Samuel. Go into Amazon. Hey, Pratik, how's it going, man? Go into Amazon and search for that. and that's going to take you to the Adobe remote. I have the one that comes with a kit. If you want the kit, you can buy that one, but this one is just the remote. Leron said, brother, how's it going, man? Welcome back from CES. I hope you had a wonderful time there. Pratik says, is there a legal way to remove the watermark in KineMaster? So I have a video on my channel where I show you on Android how you can legally remove the watermark on KineMaster. The trick is you have to use their music for Muzerk, right? I explain it all in the video. I think that's still valid. I think it's still valid. So head over to my videos tab, go down, watch, look for the, I think it's called like how to remove the watermark from KineMaster. That's the only legal way to do it. Any other way is not the right way to do it. If you don't want to do it that way, you want to use your own music or something like that, then just use a different app. If you're an iOS user, you want something free, check out VideoLeap. On the Android side, you want something free, no watermark, check out Vlogit. CES was wild, so much tech. Yeah, Leron, man, I think I'm going to go next year. I was looking at all the pictures you guys were posting from CES, and I'm just like, you know what? I've never been to CES, and I need to go. I need to go to CES. So yeah, I think next year I'm going to go hang with you guys at CES. Nice to see you, Leron. I haven't seen you in a while, man. All right, next question. So Samuel, man, I hope you got that. Next question from Don V. Filmora. How to keep the momentum when you start getting more views and subscribers? You keep the momentum by continuing making content that brought in those views and subscribers. Leron is a perfect example of that. So he had a video, Leron, I don't even know how many millions you're up to now on that video, but Leron had a video that just shot out from the back. It was something about, I think it was how to get faster Wi-Fi. And Leron, you can correct me on the title there, but it's something about how to get faster Wi-Fi. And he had a huge spike in views, huge spike in subscribers, and he kept that train rolling for a while. And you'll notice if you go and you look at all of his videos in that particular time frame, all of those videos were about increasing the Wi-Fi. So he rode that train, I guess, until it didn't produce anymore. So if you've hit on something and you're like, wow, this is bringing in views, this is bringing in subscribers, keep making that type of content because that's what they're interested in. You've tapped into something. So think of different ways to approach it. That's how you keep the momentum going on that. The worst thing you could do is pivot. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Nice to see you in here. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate you being a member. Yeah, the worst thing that you could do is pivot right now. Let's just say, what's your channel about? Okay, you're about Filmora tutorials. I'm assuming that all of the videos on your channel are about Filmora. If you tapped into something that's working, I mean, Daniel Battelle is a perfect example of this. He's absolutely crushing it right now, right? He does the Filmora desktop. But the worst thing for you to do would be like, oh, I'm going to do KineMaster videos. I mean, you might get lucky, but the people are resonating with you. They're getting into your Filmora videos. So double down on that and just stay on it and hit it from all sorts of different angles. That's how you keep that momentum going. Even Leron says right here, I mean, he did it firsthand. I watched him do it. He says it's all about doubling down on what is working and doing more of it. And I know that sounds simple, but that's what you do. It's like, hey, this is working. Do more of that. A lot of people have this thing where they're like, I just want to make the content that I want to make. I don't want to make more of this. And then they, pivot and they go do something else. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. But if you're trying to grow, you're trying to get that momentum and keep it going, do more of it. Next question. The Abstract. Love the name. I need help with good video ideas, please. And you wrote out PLZ. Now, those of you who are familiar with my channel, you know that one of my pet peeves in life is when people write PLZ or PLS. Because to me, that basically says, you just couldn't type out please. And it hurts my spine. Like every disc, every vertebrae up my spine, it makes it hurt. It makes it hurt. I hate that. Just spell out please. All right, here. I'm going to show you how to do it. let's see what I can do here. So this is the easiest way. This is the absolute easiest way. Coming to YouTube. By the way, what was your question about? Or you were a abstract or making content about sometimes gaming. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing. So you come into YouTube and make sure this is showing. Let's just say how to speed up your Wi-Fi, right? Leron's in here. So let's say I want to speed up my Wi-Fi. I'm going to come in. I'm going to put get faster Wi-Fi, right? And I'm just typing that in. Now you're going to know what type of content you're making. You're going to know the phrases and the words that are relevant to what you are making. Then you come here and you type this into YouTube. Same thing works on Google. You see these drop downs here, all these suggestions, and they're going to change as I type different things. Wi-Fi speeds, right? Start looking at different ways of arranging the words, different phrases that are relevant to what you want to make. All these drop downs, people are searching for this, right? People are looking for all of those things. Same thing for Google. Go to google.com, start to type that stuff in. Drop downs, video ideas. Go to all of your competitors, all the channels who are making content like yours. Go read through their content, go read through their comments. See what people say. Hey, it'd be great if you made a video about this. It'd be great if you made a video about this. Hey, thanks for the video. Maybe you can make it about that. Video ideas. And you can go to google.com, type in something. You're going to see the drop downs, and you can go down to the bottom, and it's going to give you recommended searches, relevant searches, other things people are searching for. So that's ways to get video. Video ideas. Leron says, autocomplete is amazing for eyeballs. It gives people what they're searching for. Yeah. Self-publishing with Dale. What's up, brother? Nice to see you in here. Yeah, my process usually starts with sitting down at YouTube, and I have a general idea, but I might not know how to phrase it correctly. And then I start writing stuff down or typing stuff in, and I start looking at the drop down, and sometimes it'll give me a new idea. Like, oh, well, that's actually even better. So I'll get an idea based on the drop downs, because these are what people are searching for. And I always search in phrases. I never, and this is just me, I never do this in individual words. I search in phrases because that's how people look for stuff usually. So when I find something that I like, then I take it over to TubeBuddy, and then I start playing with it over there a little bit to try to get a good rating there. So it's part of the process. Christina Smallhorn says, D, how do you deal with mean and brutal comments? I hide them from the channel immediately. I kind of went through a transformation. So when I first started, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to tolerate any nonsense, like zero nonsense. I have a zero nonsense policy. If you get out, my comment section is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship. I'm going to tell you right now, right? Like, I control my comments. If you want to be respectful and you want to be nice to other people leaving comments, if you want to be nice to me or whatever, welcome. But if you're going to be rude, if you're going to be inconsiderate, if you're just going to be, an a-hole or whatever it is you're going to be, or try to, cause fights with people leaving comments, you're gone. I hide you from my channel. You are gone forever. Gone. No, I don't have time for that. Life is too short to let Johnny Boy 4789 get under my skin. Now, having said that, the past couple of months, every now and then when somebody leaves a comment, somebody leaves a comment that isn't mean, but they're just being ridiculous. They're just kind of, how can I say it? Maybe they're not being kind, but I should hide them from the channel. Occasionally now I'll come back at them, and I'll come back with if I can think of a good burn, I'll come back with a good burn, and I'll let it sit for a couple of days to make sure they see it, and I'll heart it. I'll give it a heart to make sure they get notified that I saw it. Then I give them time to see it, and then I'll come back and delete it later. But I want them to see it. I'll just come in and just give that a little bit of a burn. But generally speaking, 99.999% of the time, they're gone. I don't have time for it. And I don't want people to not leave comments under my videos because it looks like it's an abrasive area. I want my comments to be a place where people feel comfortable to like, hey, I can leave a comment and I know I'm not going to get attacked. I know that people aren't going to jump all over me, right? I want it to be a safe spot, a safe place. Christina says, I've gotten some really nasty ones about my looks, my age, my teeth. It's bizarre. Yeah, people are going to come out of the woodworks. You know, I mean, look, I'm older. I've got gray hair. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, you know, I've got, I don't know why, but women keep calling me daddy. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I get, no, I'm just kidding. I get a lot of people, they'll say things, you know, about my age and whatever, you know, why are you so ugly? Why are you this? Why are you so old? You're so old and stupid. What people will say just the meanest things. And like, I read it and I just hide from the channel, hide from the channel, hide from the channel. They're going to come in. They're going to come in. You just have to, Jeffrey. Leron says, awesome tactic. Pin their nasty comment to the top and reply with what do you think and want your own community to destroy them. Leron, that's so good. That's so good. But on the flip side of that, I don't want to give them prime real estate, right? Like my pinned comment, that's gold. That is a golden spot. Well, you know, on one hand, I would love to see the community just eat someone alive. On the other hand, it's like, I don't want to, you know, give up my pinned comment juice. But yeah, that's good, Leron. I love that. But yeah, man, just delete them, hide. And Christina, I know like right now you're starting to see that growth come in. You know, I've seen your numbers, you know, 300,000 on some of these. You're growing fast and you've tapped into something and you're going to ride that and your channel's going to blow up because of it. I mean, it's already starting to. So you're going to start to get a lot more of these people. You're going to have to toughen up. And you're just going to have to learn how to just hide them as fast. Okay, here's something negative. Oh, here's another thing you can do. Go into your censored word list. And if there's things that you don't even want to see, if there's specific words that you don't want to see, add them to your censored word list. And it's going to throw them right into spam, right to the spam filter. And then never go into the spam filter. Just don't go in there. You know, if it bothers you, don't go in there. And if you feel like you're toughened up later on, then you can go in there and sort through them. But yeah, you got to toughen up and just hide them from the channel. They're not even going to know that they're hidden. And they'll just be like yelling into the abyss. No one's going to know. Daddy. Heidi. Yeah, I didn't expect to see all that. Yeah. Okay, some people call me daddy. What am I going to say? My son's mother says I'm only getting 3 to 5 words and you're buffering. Okay, my apologies. Yeah, I've been having some internet issues. We've been having internet issues here at the office for about 2 weeks. Glue Guns and Roses, how you doing? She says, I pinned one of the meanest comments I ever received, and it definitely upped engagement. I only did it one time, but 1 year later, people are still commenting on that comment. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you handle your community however you need to handle your community. But if you find that it's bothering you, if you find that it's eating at you, if you find that you are spending even 1 second of your day, maybe you're driving your car, maybe just 1 second that thought creeps up into your head and it like pisses you off, hide them. Just get rid of them. Like, you don't need that in your life. You know, we, as human beings, we have enough struggles to deal with on a daily basis. Everybody's struggling with something. Everybody's trying to get somewhere and do something, and someone's sick or someone, there's all, you know what I mean? Like, we're all dealing with stuff in our own way somewhere. The last thing we need is anonymous people on the internet to try to tear us down. So just hide them from your channel if you don't want to deal with them. Pam's Plants, how you doing? She says, it's silly. I just hate it when they call me stupid or an idiot. I heard enough as a kid. I don't need to be an adult. Yeah, Christina, man, that's, I understand that, especially if you had a rough childhood, you know, bullies and that sort of thing. You got to hide them. So pick those words out, right? Choose those words, you know, write those words down into your censored list, right? You can add, if you don't know how to do that, I've got a link, or I've got a video on my channel. You can find it on, I think everybody has made this video. If you don't know how to do it, and just add it. You can add those words, add ugly, add stupid, add whatever you want, add old, right? Whatever you want, whatever words that are like triggering you, put them in there. And it's going to shoot it right to your spam, and just don't go into your spam. Apologies for the buffering. But here's the thing, Christina, like your growth, your success, like you're winning, right? Like you're doing it. You're doing the thing. You're doing the thing, and you're going to continue to grow, and people are going to try to tear you down. You know, jealous people, hurt people. You know, people who are hurt inside themselves, those are the people who hurt. Think about that. I mean, really, wrap your head around this. What kind of a person would reach out to another stranger on the internet, somebody they don't know, and leave a mean or hateful comment under their video, attacking their looks or their intelligence? Who does that? Broken people do that. People who are hurt, people who are hurting themselves do that. You know, healthy people don't do that. Yeah, I mean, you know, Brendan Walters says, yeah, exactly. People who hate must be hurting so bad. Yeah, I mean, you have to. Yeah, okay, Leron. Okay, here you go. Leron just dropped a link right here. Okay, it's my vid. Okay, great. I probably show you how to do it on a phone. If you guys want to figure out how to do it on a computer, feel free to do that. But this is how you do it on a phone. It might be a little bit different now because I know YouTube Studio and all that in a different browser. I think I might have used Penguin. Use Chrome browser for your phone. But that gives you an idea. They have it in there. Titasic, watch The Secret. Yeah, man. Law of attraction. Yeah. Law of attraction. But yeah, man, hurt people. And it's unfortunate, Christina. Don't let it get to you. You've hit that stride. You're starting to get where you've wanted to go. Don't let those people eat at you. Don't let them pick you apart and pull you down. Now here's the question. She says, do you answer everyone? I do my best. I and Leron, you're probably in the same boat, and I know Dr. Sten, who might still be in here. I could answer every comment until around 45 or 50,000 subscribers. Like that. That's for me. That's where I started losing. I started losing control of my comments. So I would say that for new videos that come out, as long as they're worthy of a reply, they'll get a reply, right? If they're just like, nice vid, bro, you know, I might give them a thumbs up. Or I just might give them a heart. If it's an older video, right? Like, you know, how to turn on Android, and the video's been around or how to turn on dark mode on Android, and the video's been around for 1.5 years. And, you know, it's just every day, it's just churning out views and comments. I can't get to those. So they'll just be like, thanks. I'll just give those a heart, you know. I kind of give effort back based on the effort that they put in. And if somebody leaves me a genuine comment, then I want to give that back, you know, the best that I can. But you'll get to a point where it starts getting tough. You know, when you start getting thousands and thousands and thousands of comments, it gets tough and it gets time consuming. I have a lot of respect for people who are able to stay on top of their comments. I know some people hire people to reply to comments to help them because it gets out of control. You know, some channels that, you know, a couple million subscribers, they have people that help them with their comments. But here's the weird thing. Yeah, Christina, you got 3K comments this weekend. Yeah, welcome to the big leagues, Christina. Yeah, so, you know, when I reply to comments, so, you know, I'm sitting at Starbucks, I'm drinking a coffee, I'm sitting on the toilet. I wake up and maybe I'm feeling foggy and I'm just looking for things to heart. Sitting in the back of an Uber. You're going to have to start to manage your time. Manage your time and figure out, you know, how you can not spend your entire life replying to comments, because you're going to be growing fast and you will lose track of it. So you're going to have to decide who gets a reply, who gets a heart. At the very least, give them a heart, just to acknowledge that they left a comment. Now, poop comments, that's right, Christina. So what half of you in the chat don't know is when I replied to your comments, I'm sitting on the loo. And that was just the end of my comments right there. Like, you guys will never leave comments again. The truth is, acknowledge everyone, be it their comment or a heart. And if you are doing it on a phone, make sure you are also checking on a browser, because you're going to see a lot of missed comments. I'm just now, like, I'm going through, because in the YouTube studio now, you can search for comments by subscriber size. You can search for comments by channel member status. And I'm finding comments that I legit never saw. Like, I try to stay on top of them, but I'm just like, whoa, there's like 50 comments under the video. I never saw them on my phone. So, you know, I go back and I say, hey, apologies for the late reply. Didn't see it. You know, you can only do what you can do. You know, and Leron's spot on here. He says, answering comments, it grows your community, and I see them again and again on following videos. Yeah, absolutely. Plus, it's engagement, you know, like they leave a comment, you leave a comment. And so this is something that I really used at first. This is a tactic that I got from Luria Petrucci from Live Streaming Pros. She said, you know, when you're answering a comment, like if you're trying to get your comments built up, she said, leave a comment that asks a question, and then they'll come back and leave another comment, right? It starts, instead of just saying thanks, like if you're trying to build up those comments, somebody's asked, you know, says something, you come back and, hey, thanks, I appreciate you watching. What was your favorite part of the video? Or what was your best takeaway of the video? Or which one do you like, Android or iPhone? Like, come back and ask a question. They'll come back and leave another comment, and you can come back. Like, you can start that conversation going. And I did that for a long time. I did that for a really long time, and I built out. It was funny because you build out comments that way, but in the process, you get to know people. Like, to this day, I have people in the community who I stay in contact with because of that. You just start those conversations, and then you realize, you know, through so many videos down the road that, well, this is a pretty, you know, I like this engagement with this person, and then you start to build that relationship. Yeah, it's weird how this stuff takes place, but yeah, that's one way you can go about it. Leron, listen to Yoda. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish my CES vid. All right, Leron. Thanks for stopping by, man. Much appreciated. Oh my God. All right, next question. Got a couple more of these here. She-Wolf, who says, do you know how to switch to your second channel on YouTube Studio? Because I'm having problems and I can't anymore. As far as I know, you tap on your icon, your photo icon in the top right-hand corner, and you can just tap on switch account. Let me show you here. Boom, right? Oh, so you can't see this. But if I tap on my profile picture up in the top, right here, switch account. If I tap on switch account, then it will switch my account. So it'll give me options to switch. Still works for me, unless they're rolling out, and you know, you might be part of a beta program where they're just testing different things. Maybe they've moved it, but it still should be in there somewhere. Right on, Jeff. Yeah, they might have moved it. They might be testing something out. They do that. Next question is Tytastic. Lots of great content. Thanks. Hey, man, appreciate you watching. When will you be doing videos showing the how to apply what you teach whilst out and about in Thailand? I couldn't find any playlist of any. Can you be more specific on that in terms of how to apply what you teach, Tytastic? Do you mean things like how to actually film, how to actually frame the shot? Is that what you mean? Like, you know, how to put your microphone on your phone and go out and actually shoot in public? Is that what you're talking about? How to get the right shot, you know, the rule of thirds and all of that stuff? Hey, BT Monkeys, how's it going? Okay, yeah. So the video that I just did today is kind of part one, right? Beginner's Guide, how to shoot videos on your phone. I'm going to do a part two a little bit later. I wanted to see what the response to part one is going to be like first. If it looks like this is going to be a successful video, that means enough people want it. Then I'll make a part two that I wanted to be more hands-on, and maybe I'll have Nick come out and film me and talk a little bit more about just the techniques of shooting, different ways to shoot, and that sort of thing. The problem stems from trying to do a video that covers everyone, because some people are vloggers, some people shoot other things, right? If you're shooting sports, that's one thing. If you're a vlogger, you shoot another way. If you're doing talking head content and you're just sitting on your sofa, that's another style of content. If you're doing cooking videos, it's another style of content. So that's kind of the difficult part when you're juggling different types of content, and that's why I usually stay away from that sort of content. is because it's, the type of, if you show somebody how to do one thing, it's very specific to that person. Like I do have one video where on a basic level, I think I talk about vlogging, but I'm not even sure if I go out in public or not and vlog. I'm not sure. It's an older video. But yeah, if this does well, then I'll do a part 2 where I get more in depth on that. My son's mother says there's a well-known person who comes into these channels like this who never responds to his comments even minutes after posting. All lost respect for them. Roger Wakefield, what's up, brother? So many different video opportunities. Yeah, Roger, that's the thing. There's just so many videos to make. There's so many videos to make, so little time. And there's a lot of videos that I would love to make, but I need a cameraman. I don't like setting up. I don't want to take my phone outside, set it up, or a camera, whatever, set it up on a tripod, and then like show you how to use a gimbal, like show you gimbal moves. I don't want to do that. I want somebody to come out and film me, to walk with me so I can explain better how to do those gimbal moves. And, Nick's usually not available. Nick's usually not available. I need a cameraman over here. Camera lady, cameraman. I need you. Somebody come over here. Ridge Mallory, no. Watching your own videos does not affect your watch time. YouTube is smarter than that. Rob says, I'll do it. Yeah. I can have your gimbal video. Christina, did you ever get your gimbal working? I know you're having problems with that. And Tytastic, by the way, if there's something in particular that you're trying to learn or apply something, like if I make a video and you say, okay, that's great, but how do I apply that particular thing? Just reach out to me, man. Reach out to me somewhere, on Twitter, DM, wherever, and just be like, hey, what did you mean by this? Can you, I recognize you in here, so I'm going to recognize you, and I'll take the time to try to help you out with that if you're stuck somewhere. Pratik, any Android video editors export at 60 frames per second except KineMaster and PowerDirector? Ooh, good question. 60 frames per second on Android. I'm not sure if Filmora does. Filmora Go. I'm not sure. I don't have my Android with me. I just got my iPhone. Pratik. That's a good question. KineMaster, Adobe Rush. Adobe Rush, you should be able to do it. Adobe Premiere Rush. They should have it. In terms of free apps, not that I'm aware of. Next question is Tytastic again. Nope. I just doubled it up. Next question is from your average Canadian. How can you tell if your channel is too broad? And would you recommend creating separate channels for different types of topics as a small channel? Well, if your channel is too broad, I think that's pretty easy to look at your channel, objectively and say, okay, can I tie all of this content together? Right? Can you make a network of content? Can you make a spider web of content based on the content that you have? Right? You have a video for A. When that video ends, can I put any of these other videos into the end screen? Can I drop cards in that video to any other videos on my channel? And if the answer is no, then you know that you might be going too broad, right? In terms of niching down, I think it's a good idea. Some people might disagree. For me, doing things for mobile, that was, oops, guys, 1 second here. Whoa. All righty. Sorry about that. We get glitches left and right today. Today is just like the day of the glitch stream. I love it. in here running stuff by myself. Got to look at the camera, got to talk, got to think, got to read the questions, got to hit the stream deck, got to problem solve. So yeah, so if you're finding that you can't connect your videos together, it might be too broad. I think niching down on a channel is great. I think it's a good idea to be known for something, right? Think about what can you be known for? You know, Roger Wakefield, expert plumber. Everybody knows Roger is the expert plumber. He's known for being a plumber. Now, you know, because he's grown because of that, and now he's branching out into other things. Now he's starting to get known for social media. He's speaking, you know, at events for LinkedIn on panels. So be known for something. Make your channel a destination where people go to learn about something. Legit, if I need to learn about plumbing, I'm going to go watch Roger Wakefield. I'm going to hit him up. Roger D, I flushed a tennis ball again. How do I get a tennis ball out of my toilet, right? Roger's the first person I'm going to. If I want to learn about real estate, or I have a question about real estate or tiny houses, I'm going straight to Christina Smallhorn, because I know that that's what she's doing on her channel. She's known for that. If I want to talk about Star Wars, I'm going to Into the Sarlacc. We're talking about Star Wars together. If I want, you know, budget tech, I'm hitting up RPM Nexus. If I want drywall, I'm hitting up Paul Peck Drywall, right? Like, these people are known for these things. Glue Guns and Roses, craft, right? If I've got a question about costuming for movies and details, I'm hitting up Costume Co. Beanie Draws, how to draw on an iPad, how to draw dinosaurs, right? Like, these people, they're all known for something, and all of those people are growing because of it. So that's what niching down will do on your channel, right? You might not want to get too niche, but you do want to niche down so you're known. You want to become that person. People know I do mobile on my channel, right? Like, that's, I can't tell you the power of that. You know, when you're known for something, people will share that. People will share your videos. People will spread your name, right? Because somebody's going to say, hey, how do I do this? Well, you need to talk to this person. That's what they do. How do I do this with my toilet? You need to talk to Roger, right? Paul, right? The guy behind the guy, right? Paul Peck, I Heart Drywall, right? Legit, if anyone in the world was like, hey, do you know how to skim coat, right? I was like, Paul Peck Drywall Tube, go check his channel out right now. Tell him D sent you, right? Epic Cardboard Props. I can tell by your name what's going on in your channel. 30-day reviews. Here's another one. Justin, 30-day reviews. He does male grooming products. Now, I don't have the handlebar mustache that he does, but if I had any question whatsoever about male grooming products, I'm going to 30-day reviews. So, you know, be known for something. And if I want to make a movie prop from cardboard, Epic Cardboard Props. But that's the thing. Dr. Stan, right? Dr. Stan loves... Well, all right, here, let's do this in the chat right now. Let's have fun with this. You just saw Paul Peck say, I love drywall. Dr. Stan said, I love health. Tell me what you're known for. What are you known for? Put in, like, I heart whatever it is you're known for, right? Like, I don't know if I can do a heart on here. Hold on. Can I do a heart? I'm going to see. Heart. I'm going to do it on here. I heart. Or you can just say, oh, yeah, the heart's too tough. I love mobile creativity. I love mobile creativity, right? Look, yeah, let it roll. What are you known for? And if you're not known for something, what do you want to be known for? Type that in there. If you're not known for anything, what do you want to be known for? RV Deb's Journey 2. Life is a cool senior. Star Wars. Yeah, look at it. See? You want to be known for something. I love dairy goats. That's very specific. I love that. Tech Twan B, man, about to get off live because not answer my comments. Brother, did you leave a question in the forum? I want to be known as awesome. I love space. I love movies. Tech Twan, man, I haven't seen your question in the forum, dude. I'm on question number 21 out of 23 before I closed it down. So if you did not drop your question in the link down below, the link opens up a form, Google form, paste it in there. That's how you get looked at. Sweeney Dunson, Minecraft. Shirley Ann, natural hair and makeup. Samuel, creativity. Cosmic W, you're working on it. I still love you. Scully's House of Thriller, the Thriller Man, the Niminati. Paul Peck, you know what's up. RC Mod Squad, yeah, be known for something. So if you're too broad, it's difficult to be known for something. You're too broad. It's not impossible. You can still do it, but it's a lot harder. Niche down, narrow that focus down, be known for something. Make your channel a destination, right? Like if I was going to go to art, if I'm like, hey, how do I do this RC car thing? RC Mod Squad. They're known for that. I'm hitting them up. All right, next question. From Technology with a Tool, who says, D. Nimin, if I watch my channel video on my family member's phone, is it wrong or right? So I think you're asking if you watch your own videos with your family member's phone, is it a problem? So here's the thing. If you watch your own video with your family's phone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 phones, that doesn't move the needle. Like that signal to YouTube does nothing. You're wasting your time is what you're doing, right? If you're trying to get, trying to cheat the system, I'm gonna use my sister's phone and watch my video. That does nothing. One video, 1 view, 10 views, that does absolutely nothing to move the needle. Don't even waste your time. Focus on making great videos. Focus on great topics, great thumbnails. Focus on replying to your comments of the people you do have. Don't think about how you can game the system. Tom B, okay, it's my first live stream. Okay, so here's the thing, Tech1. So when I open up the form, and you might be my last question, actually. I'm almost there. When I open up the form, it's a first come, first serve. And after so many questions, I close it down. Usually I'll go through like 60 questions, but because I got such a late start today and I'm in Thailand, it's already 2:30 a.m. here. So I shut the questions off pretty early, and then I just burn through them. I go back and forth between stuff in the chat and the questions. So this is the last question in the form here. Let's see if it's yours. Hold on, man. So I just went through 23 questions, Twan, and I don't see you in there, man. Are you sure you actually sent it? Twan, man, ask your question right now in the chat. Go. I'm going to be looking for it. Go. Just in case I accidentally hit this button twice and I didn't catch it. Cosmic W says, even though I'm a mobile gamer, I thought about adding console games like Nintendo Switch because I'm getting one in a couple of weeks, but I'm not sure if I should add it to the channel and change my banner to mobile console gaming or make a separate channel for that. It's not something I'm doing as soon as I get one. Just curious for now. Also, so much love. Okay, so here's the thing. It's still gaming. It's still gaming. So what I would do is I would make 1 video or make 2 videos and see how your community responds and see if YouTube gives you any love. If they just go down in flames, then you're going to know that, okay, this might not be the best idea for my channel. Then stick it on a second channel. But because it is still gaming and you do have a community that's building up around you, they might be interested in watching you do that as well. So test it, right? Because it is still gaming. If it was like, hey, I'm getting a snowboard and I'm going to show people how to ride a snowboard, that's completely out of left field. That's not going to work. But because it is still gaming, that still could fall under your umbrella. So just do 1 or 2 videos, test it, see how people respond. They're going to let you know really fast. RB Debs Journey says, nice participating here, D. And hey, thanks for stopping by, RB Debs. Do you live in an RV? Do you live in one of the giant RVs? So when my mom remarried, they retired and they got a big RV and they drove across the United States and ended up working at the Grand Canyon for a couple of years and did that whole thing. She absolutely loves it. Absolutely loves it. So where did this go here? I'm going to find something in the chat here. Tech Twan B. Brother man, I didn't see anything in here. I'm looking through here again. So if you do have a question, ask it right now in the chat and I'm looking for it. I'm going to keep my eyes out for it right now. 27-footer. Whoa, that's a big one. Angelo Angelo Genie, 3:20 a.m. in the Philippines. Much love from the Philippines. Okay, it says, can you look at my YouTube channel and tell me what I need to improve? Okay, I'm not doing channel reviews today, but I am gonna pull you up just in case I overlooked you. Now, I'm just gonna give you at a glance here. Hold on. I'm gonna pull you up at a glance. Here you go. At a glance, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know what you're doing on your channel. This is the first thing. Okay, it looks like you are a tech channel. I saw something with a guitar right here, the Cowboy Twan. Okay, so you are a tech channel. Maybe put something in your channel art, some sort of, if you look at my channel, right, master your mobile, right? Go in and look at any of the larger tech channels. They'll tell you what they're doing. What sort of tech are you reviewing? What sort of tech are you looking at? So a little bit of clarity in your channel art so I don't have to think about what your channel's happening about, right? I don't know how your thumbnails are performing. They look like you're just kind of like taking single pictures. I would use, I don't know if you're doing this on a phone or if you're doing this on a computer, but you can check out an app called Snapseed. I'm going to drop a link into the chat right now. Where's it at here? Upload Snapseed Basics. So the link that I'm dropping into the forum right now is Snapseed Basics. Pretty much a beginner's tutorial, how to make your pictures look more vibrant, how to make them look more colorful. Snapseed's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's on Android and iOS devices. Make your thumbnails pop. Make them more vibrant. Make them more colorful. That way they're more eye-catching. So I would focus on thumbnails. I would focus on clarity in your channel art. What sort of tech do you do? Are you reviewing stuff? Are you giving stuff away? Are you fixing stuff, right? I don't know what you're doing on your channel. So focus on that first. Channel clarity. Try to define it in a single short sentence, right? Maybe you're doing budget tech reviews. Maybe, right? Maybe you're only doing reviews on phones and watches. If that's what you're doing, let me know, right? So focus on that, and then focus on making your thumbnails looking brighter, looking more colorful. Look, man, there's a ton of tech channels out there. I know you watch them. There's tech people who pop into this chat from time to time. Look at their channels. Look at how they're making their thumbnails. Look at the videos that they're making. Look at the videos that they have that are getting the big views, right? Look at the topics. Look at how colorful the thumbnails are, the types of pictures that they're taking of the products, and then try to, I don't want to say copy them, but try to up your skills to where it looks as good as them, because that's what you're competing with, right? If your thumbnail isn't getting the attention of people when they're looking at, let's say they're looking at the Apple Watch, and competition is fierce, absolutely fierce. So when I'm scrolling through, or somebody's scrolling through their phone and they're looking at all these other tech channels, and they've got these thumbnails that are just straight fire. If your thumbnail's not fire, guess which one I'm not clicking on, right? So if you don't have those skills yet, I get it. None of us did. We all have to start with no skills, then we build those skills as we go. So focus on those thumbnails, man. That makes all the difference in the world. If nobody clicks your thumbnail, nobody's going to watch your video. And then get some clarity in your channel art. Let people know what your channel's about. So that's what I've got for you. It says, I don't have a computer. You use your phone. Brother, you're in luck, because my entire channel is for people who make content on their phone. Head over to my video tab, right? Get off my live stream, go to my channel, tap on videos, and just start searching. Start searching. I've got videos on how to make thumbnails, how to make channel art, all that stuff. But look at the top tech channels and see what they're doing. Study them, because they're winning. They're winning for a reason. Study them. Study how they make their videos, how they choose their titles, how they communicate. Study that stuff, man. It's fierce. All right, I'm going to do one more. Savage Scientist. How's it going, man? Yeah, Samuel J. Moses, study the masters. Yep. All right, Justin, what am I doing here? What am I looking at, Justin? Study the greats. Hold on here. Study the great. What am I looking at, Justin? I'm looking at the, last two. I dig it, man. Your photography skills are getting better. So, Justin, one thing I would do for you, I think that looks really good, Justin. The last two thumbnails. That's here at the top. Make sure I'm showing them on the screen. I think they look good. I dig them. See how they perform. Keep track of the CTR. I would also do a little bit of testing to maybe make them pop a little bit more, right? You can do a little bit of tweaking. You could put like a little vignette around it, just a little bit of dark shadow that you don't even notice to make that center pop out a little bit more saturation. Test it and see if that works. Yeah, see how people respond. Check the CTR. See if they're doing better or worse than the ones that you have. I think they look really good. I like it. You've branded them with your logo. The photos look clean. They're lit well. I dig it, man. That looks good, dude. All right. So thank you to everyone who hung out today. And yeah, we had a rough time starting. Let's just call it what it is. We had a really difficult time starting this stream. I was late. YouTube, now you got to go 2 steps through YouTube to go live. Midnight Madness 4x4. What's up, brother? Andrew Can, thank you, man. But I'm only live because of Andrew Can. I'm just putting this out there right now. The only reason I am live is because of Andrew Can. Saved me. I want to thank you to the new channel members. Much appreciated. Keep your eyes on the community feed as I post things, as I do upload videos for you or members only live streams. That is where everything will be posted. So keep your eyes on that. And if you miss a live stream, that's not a problem. I will be posting it as a replay and I'll post it in the community feed as well. That's right, Andrew. If I can, D, you can too. I love it. So listen, man, if you guys had a great time, give this a thumbs up on the way out. I would appreciate it. If you didn't have a good time, give me a thumbs down. That's cool too. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Lets me know that I need to up my game if I get too many thumbs down. But if you did have a good time, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next week on Saturday, Nimin Live, and next Sunday on my channel. I just dropped a new video today, by the way. So if you are new to being a mobile YouTuber or mobile content creator, make sure you check that video out. I go over all the gear and all the apps that you're going to need to get started as a mobile content creator. That just dropped a couple hours ago, and I really hope this live stream did not hurt the views that it was getting because it was off to a good start. All right, everyone. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Look at what I do. Wrong, Butterfingers. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next weekend. Check out that video if you're just getting started. And yeah, have an awesome week, everybody. Have an amazing, amazing week. Cheers. The after party begins. We're getting R. Kelly up in here. I'm going to get the party lights going. We're gonna get the party lights. Get the party lights going. Hold on. How are we gonna get the party lights going? Let's get this party going. Hold on. Nope, I can't even change. Tech-ish. Look, I got remote controls, and the things won't even change. They won't even change colors. What is going on? Nope. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. Party lights. It's on. Here we go. After party. After party. Let's get some music going here. Get ready for the after party. Love it. So, my son's mother, how many channel members now? I think we have 28 channel members. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to building that up and doing more live streams. That was really fun doing the live stream where you guys could watch me, behind the scenes and that sort of thing. That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. It was a fake hang up. Yeah, so Rob, sometimes we do like a Marvel ending, We do like the post-credit thing. Sometimes, we change it up a little bit. Just for a little bit. Just come on for like a minute or two, and then I go back off. But yeah, listen, I want to thank you guys again for hanging out. Thank you, channel members. Thanks for everybody who left a thumbs up. And by the way, if you have a question that I didn't get to on this live stream, after it posts, you can use the link that you got in your notification, come back and leave a comment under the video then, and I'll come back and I'll answer your question there. So I'll see you guys next time.
Superchat.